Shazan, have you practiced your theorems?
A little bit.
Yes.
Ma'am, I was having English exam today, so I was.
Okay, your exams will be over, I think, 18. No,
Ma'am, after 18th, ma'am. 18th is math exam, ma'am, and it's going to be a very easy paper. Ma'am, just representation and number line, can you just explain once again? One day. I will tell you the numbers and you just represent it.
How to represent it on the number line?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, send me the number. I will tell you how to represent it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, some places here. Yeah, places. So what is the number?
You are asking me?
Yeah, you are asking. I just tell any random question.
Yeah, ma'am. Root 17 is there, ma'am.
For representing a number line or see,
yes,
you're asking about this one.
Ma'am, representation of
representation,
like, no, visualization, not visualization.
So which one?
Number one, like.
Wait.
Can you send like
question? Send me the question.
Ma'am, like we represent root 17, root 5, root 3 on number line. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, fine. Wait, here in the first topic only I was having. Yeah, here this one. Now locate root 13 and 1 plus root 13 on the number line. This one you're asking. And locate root 3 on the number line. Yes, Shazan?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Is there any space?
Ma'am, I want to add the points one also, like 9.3, 8.3, how to represent that one.
The visualization.
This one only, and everything is clear.
So, okay, I will explain this here only. Okay. So you have to locate root 13, okay, and 1 plus root 13 on the number line. Okay, if you have located root 13, 1 plus root 13 is easy. You just have to start from after 1. Okay. So if you see here, how to represent root 13. So first, how can you write root 13? Okay, root 13 in the form of square root of any number you can write. Okay, so exactly with one number you cannot write root 13. Yes. So 13 can be written as 9 plus 4, and 9 is the square root of 3 and 4 is the square root of 2. Okay, so we are splitting 13 in 2 square roots. Okay, so 13 can be written as 9 plus 4. For different numbers, you are going to use, you have to check that in which number square root it can be split. You can split it with 1 and another number also. Okay, so now we are taking A as 3 and B as 2. Okay, I have taken A as 3 and B as 2. Now, if you see the number line, both sides, the positive side, the right hand side, it will be positive. So it is marked with positive infinity. And for left side, it will be again infinity, but this time it will be negative infinity. Okay. Now this A and B. Now A I have taken as the base. So you have to mark it as 3. Okay. In the number line, you will mark 1 unit, 2 unit, 3 units. So you have to take till 3 unit. Okay.
So equivalent.
Equivalent from the just like you have marked this a number line. Okay. I'll just show you. You have marked this a number line. Okay. Now in this number line, there's an infinity. Okay. Infinity, negative infinity, and this is your origin. Okay. After that, you mark it 1, 2, 3 like this. So at 3, you will be pointing. Okay. 3 pe point karna hai Shazan. Okay. And this is the origin. Okay. Or you can say 0. From origin is a 0. Okay. So from 0, you are going to start. And how much you have to take? A value is 3. So 3 point you will take. Okay. 0 to 3. 3 wale pe mark karna A. Okay. A point. And after that, in this is your vertical distance. Now horizontally, what you will take? The B point. That is 2. Okay. Now you will put 2 there and you will have to join it. Okay. After joining this OA will be what? This OA will be your root 13. Okay. Understood? This OA will be root 13 because when you will take the square root of both this number, if you apply Pythagoras here, then you will get, and that's why we are using 2 cube roots. Okay, now read this. Okay, so this OP will be the value as root 13. Okay, now we have got the length of root 13. Now what you have to do? Now you have to put your compass, yeah, and right 0 पे रखना है, 0 पे उसका स्टार्टिंग रखना और B से वो रेडियस लो. 0 to B you have to take it as a radius. Okay, 0 to B as a radius लेना है because root 13 की वैल्यू जो है वो 0 to B है. वो डायरेक्टली तुम नंबर लाइन पे नहीं मार्क कर सकते. ठीक है, सो 0 to root 13 की वैल्यू हमने ले ली. अब उसे रेडियस की तरह लेकर के उससे आर्क क्रिएट करना है. 0 पे रखना है एक पॉइंट और उससे आर्क क्रिएट करना है. जब आर्क क्रिएट करोगे वो आर्क जहां पर wherever it will cut on the number line, that is your root 13. Okay, just see the next figure. Okay, this OB I have taken as arc, and when I am cutting it, okay, on the number line after taking that same arc, so that is the point C, and this from 0 to C is the root 13 value. Okay, understood? Root 13 one is easy. Okay, because you can just directly split 13 into 9 and 4. Okay, that means you got 3 and 2. Okay, Shazan, this one is clear. Root 13.
Ma'am, can you explain? Yes, ma'am. Can I do just one more of them, like one?
Just a minute.
Root 17.2.
root 17.2.
Root 9.3 is also there. Root 9.3.
It is inside the root.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, just wait.
Ma'am, you take 1 centimeter more than your scale.
I'm adding a paper. Okay. Now, I'm telling you about root 13 and 1 plus root 13 that you have seen just now. Okay, now, yeah, Shazan? Sorry, Arham. So, root 13 can be written as.
Yes, ma'am, I understood.
Yeah, Arham, I'll just tell Shazan once more. Okay, whole square. Okay, so you can take it as. Sorry.
Ma'am, I understood this one.
This one you understood?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. I'm talking about root 13 point something. Means like any number point. Like.
With the point, can you send me the question, exact question?
Ma'am, it's root 9.3.
Because I think I have not told you about points. Yeah, it is root 3.
Yes, ma'am, but in our school it's coming root 9.3.
So they don't follow your CBSE syllabus or what? Can you send me the question? What question?
Ma'am, the question I'm not writing, just I remember it.
Because exact question I want to see, okay? If
and the exact question is represent root 9.3 on number line.
Root 9.3 on number line. Which book they prefer, Shazan?
Pardon, Sharma, ma'am, but it's not in that book also. It's like ma'am said that it's going to come and she gave it.
Root 9.3 can be written as 9 can be written as 3.3. Okay, this question I'll tell you after the class, okay? Shazan? It was direct. Question only 9 point represent root 9.3 on number line. With root
yes, ma'am, she takes like 9.3 centimeter from the scale, and then she takes 1 centimeter more than that, and I don't know after that what happens. I just forgot.
Root 9.3. That's why I'm asking. If you can get the exact question, just send me that exact question. Okay. If you get the screenshot, okay, then I'll tell you better. Okay. Else I will tell you. Okay. I'll send you the screenshot of the question where I will solve. Okay. Okay. So in the last class, we have any other question, Shazan, apart from this root 9.3 on number line?
Ma'am, root 17.
Root 17. So root 17 can be written as you have 4 square 16. You can take 4 and 1. Shazan, for 17. Like 13, what you do? For 17 can be written as. See, where I have added the page.
And root 17, ma'am, it's like 4 square plus 1 square.
Yeah, root 17 can be written as 16 plus 1. Okay, which you can take it as 4 square plus 1 square. Okay, so
4 square plus 1 square.
Yeah, you can take it as A as 4, okay, and B as 1. Okay, this way you can do. Okay, so in this, if you represent it a number line, infinity minus infinity, this is your O. I'll use another pen. This is your O, and here I'm marking as A, and this distance I'm taking as 4. Okay, now this, okay, this is your B, and this is your 1. Okay.
How much you need to take over that 4 units, and then you cut an arc, and then you get 1 unit.
Yeah.
So there.
From A to B, you are going to join, and actually, this is your measurement of root 17. So you are going to take
From
OB
0 to 4, we take 4 units. Okay. From 0, we take 4 units. We cut an arc, and we get B, and then we join the line to 0.
No,
and then
see, B you will not get. B you have to mark it. See here only. Shazan, ये देखो. ये वाला जो है ना.
yes, ma'am.
यहाँ पे
After cutting an arc, ma'am, we'll just mark B.
You'll get the C point. Okay. After
Yes,
cutting
ma'am.
the arc, you will from here. This point is your C. Okay. And this is your root 17.
So like we have to draw like a circle around like O.
Actually, you don't need a circle. You just have to mark root 17 on a number line. So you're taking OB as a arc.
Ma'am, I am remembering that.
You just need that point.
Ma'am.
Yeah.
Like you cut an arc upside and downside also, and you make a perpendicular bisector, and then you make a semicircle over there like protector, and then you cut an arc and join that arc somewhere inside the protector like stuff, and then you take
9.3 now I will check you and tell you, okay, properly, because 9.3 exactly, root 9.3, 9.3 if it was there, it is too easy, okay. In fact, 9.3, 6, 6, 7, 8, that also, okay. But you're saying root 9.3, so I'll tell you, okay. And this root 17, okay. And if you are getting a smaller number, root 2, root 3, so you will have to do 2 times, okay. Here only, see, it is 2 times you have to do, okay. See, first I have marked it for root 2, and then for, in fact, root 9.3 can also be done in 2. This way you have to do root 9.3, okay, because 9.3 can be written as, root 9.3 you can write it as 9 plus 0.3, yes. 9.0.3 you can write. So, Shazan, do you remember they have done it for 2 times? Ma'am did it your 2 times?
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. They did it day before yesterday also. Ma'am,
It can be written as 9 plus 0.3, but 0.
No, ma'am, it's not like that. Directly root 9.3 on number line.
It will not be directly because it is 0.3 now. I'll tell you, okay? And if you feel for explanation, I'll just call you and tell you, okay? Okay. Now let's check for question number theorem 3, okay? So we have already done theorem number 2, which was converse of theorem 1. And what was theorem 1? Just quickly we'll see here. Okay, theorem 1. If the transverse intersect two parallel lines, then each pair of alternate interior angles are equal. Okay, and before that, we have done two axioms also. The axiom name was what? Corresponding angle axiom, which says that if the lines are parallel, then your corresponding angles are equal. And the converse, axiom 2 is the converse of corresponding angle theorem, that if the corresponding angles are equal, then the lines are parallel. Okay, so sometimes if a question is asked that to prove that two lines are parallel, so you can prove that any of the two corresponding angles are equal. Then if any of the corresponding angle are equal, then from the converse of corresponding angle axiom, the lines are parallel. Okay, this way you can prove it. Okay, now the theorem 1, what does it say? If a transverse intersect two parallel lines, then each pair of alternate interior angle is equal. Okay, alternate interior angle. Here in the figure, alternate interior angle is 3 and 5, 4 and 6. So if the lines are parallel and a transverse intersecting, so your alternate interior angles will be equal. Okay, from the theorem. And theorem 2 also we did, which is the converse of your theorem 1. What is the converse of the theorem 1? That if a
ma'am, converse is like when they don't contradict each other, right?
No, they don't contradict. Converse is the Advika, just the opposite thing. Okay, like in the main, what was given, that you have to prove in the converse, and what you have to prove in the main theorem, that is given here. Okay,
now I got it.
Okay, just it is opposite. So here what it is written in theorem 2, if a transverse intersect two lines such that a pair of alternate interior angle is equal, then the two lines are parallel, just opposite. Now this time the alternate interior angles are equal, it is given, and you have to prove that the lines are parallel. Okay, you can prove it with the help of proving that two corresponding angles are equal, and so you can prove that the lines are parallel. Okay, now let's see theorem 3. Now what does the theorem 3 says? If a transversal intersect two parallel lines, again, and all the two lines are parallel here. Okay, it is not talking about any straight line, they are parallel lines. Okay, if a transverse intersect two parallel lines, then each pair of interior angles on the same side of a transverse is supplementary. What that means, that I'll just copy the figure. Okay, now if you see here, okay, now 4 and 5, what does it say? That angle 4 plus angle 5 is equal to 180 degree. Okay, you have to prove. And similarly, angle 3 plus angle 6 is equal to 180 degree. If the two lines are parallel and a transverse is crossing both the lines at any 2 points, here in this diagram you can see 4 and Q, P and Q, then the interior angles on the same side are supplementary. Okay. See, where's your statement? Yeah. Then each pair of interior angle on the same side of the transversal is supplementary. Supplementary means the sum of the angles will be 180 degree. So on the same side, we have 4 and 5 interior angles. So interior angles are 4, 3, 5, and 6. On the same side, we have 4 and 5, and on the another same side we have 3 and 6. So these two pair is going to give you sum as 180 degree. Okay, supplementary. Okay. Now how can we prove this? Okay, what is given, that the lines are parallel? Yes. Okay, so if the lines are parallel, we know that, just see the figure here. Now angle 4 plus angle 3 is equal to 180 degree. Yes, from the linear pair axiom. Okay, angle 4 and angle 3 is equal to 180 degree from linear pair axiom. Now you can see that angle 3 is equal to angle 1. Okay, sorry, angle 3 is equal to angle 5. 1 को prove करके कुछ नहीं. Angle 3 is equal to angle 5. Okay, why? Alternate interior angle. Okay, so now what is there? If you put this angle 5 instead of angle 3 in the starting, so we got angle 4 plus angle 5 is equal to 180 degree. Okay, so we have already proved. Yeah, any doubt?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, now another pair for 3 and 6. Okay, so for 3 and 6, I'm taking angle 5 and angle 6 as 180 degree. Okay, for alternate interior angle. Okay, next one. Angle 5 plus angle 6 is equal to 180 degree, linear pair axiom. Okay, now angle 5 is equal to angle 5 plus angle 6 is equal to, now angle 6 will be equal to, angle 5 will be equal to angle 3, alternate interior angle. Okay, now if you are going to put this 3 here, and 3 plus angle 6 is equal to 180 degrees. So we have proved that if the lines are parallel and a transverse cross the lines, then the interior angle on the same side of the transverse, the sum of the interior angles on the same side of the transverse is equal to 180 degree. That is a supplementary angle. Okay. Any doubt in this theorem?
No, ma'am.
Now all this theorem just collect it in your head. Okay. That what they are saying, because you are going to use all the theorem when you're solving the problems. Okay. And in the exams, maybe you can see here after this exercise it is written. So you are going to use this particular theorem only. Okay. But in exam, you can use any of the theorems. Okay. पर्टिकुलर एक्सरसाइज के बाद जब थ्योरम होता है तो आप वही थ्योरम अप्लाई करते हो. ओके. बट एग्जाम में ऐसा नहीं होगा. आप जितने थ्योरम आपको पता है उन सबको आप कैसे भी यूज करके आप प्रूव कर सकते हो. ओके. सो यू हैव टू रिमेंबर ऑल द थ्योरम्स. ओके. एंड whenever you are proving it, whether it is trigonometry, whether it is any of the question of your maths, there are different methods. Okay. There are many methods to prove it. Okay. You just have to be careful that what you have to prove. Okay. What the final answer should be there. Okay. Now theorem 4, and after that we will be having questions. Okay. If a transversal intersects two lines such that a pair of interior angles on the same, just the converse now. Okay. This is just the converse of theorem 3 that we have just seen. Okay. Now this time what it is said, now in the theorem, the main theorem, it was written that the lines were parallel. Okay. And the transverse was intersecting it. Okay. You have to prove that the interior angles on the same side are supplementary. Now this time it is given that the angles on the same side are supplementary. You have to prove that the lines are parallel. Okay, the two lines are parallel. Okay. Now if you see here in the figure, it is already given that angle 4 plus angle 5 is equal to 180 degree and angle 3 plus angle 6 is equal to 180 degree. Okay. Now how can you prove that the lines are parallel? From the corresponding angle axiom we can prove. And what is
like one axiom? Corresponding angle axiom, I think, right? No?
Yeah, the converse of corresponding angle axiom actually. Okay, I also just mistake. Converse of corresponding angle axiom, that if the corresponding angles are equal, then the the lines are parallel. Okay. Now we have got that angle 4 plus angle 5 is equal to 180 degree. Angle 4 plus angle 5 is equal to 180 degree. And angle 3 plus angle 6 is equal to 180 degree. Okay, we have got this. Now, how can we prove that corresponding? Now, what are your corresponding angles? 1 and 5, 2 and 6, 4 and 8, 3 and 7. These are the pair of corresponding. There are 4 pairs of corresponding angle. Now, any of the pair you have to prove they are equal, and then you means you can say that from the converse of corresponding angle theorem, the lines are parallel. Okay. Now, you can see that angle 2 and angle 3. The sum of angle 2 plus angle 3 will be equal to
angle 6 plus angle 3.
Yeah.
It will be angle 6. It will be equal to angle 6.
2 and 3 will also be equal to 180 degrees from a linear pair axiom. See, if you see, the R is a line.
Because angle 3 and angle 6, I'm saying because they're equal, because that is also 180 degrees.
Yeah, that is given to you. Okay, now we need to prove it that the lines are parallel. We have to prove that angle 2 is equal to angle 6. Now, how can we prove angle 2 is equal to angle 6? If you take R is a line and B is a ray that is standing on this line. Okay, so the sum of the two angles will be equal to 180 degree from linear pair axiom. So angle 2 plus angle 3 will be equal to 180 degree, and angle 3 plus angle 6 is also equal to 180 degree. So both, linear pair. Yeah, this one. You can see here angle 2 plus
both of them are 180 degree equal to 1. So they are
equating it, and when you equate it, so you can cancel angle 3 and you'll get angle 2 plus angle 6 is equal to 180. Okay, and in the same way you can choose any of the pair. Okay, it is not necessary that you have to choose only 2 and 6. You can choose 1 and 5 to prove 1 is equal to angle 5. Same way, angle 1 and angle 1 plus angle 4 will be equal to 180 degree. Okay, but we have also given that angle 4 plus angle 5 is equal to 180 degree. So therefore, when you will equate it, then angle 1 is, see, this way also you can do angle 1 plus angle 4 is equal to 180 degree. Here, linear pair axiom. Okay, and angle 4 plus angle 5 is equal to 180 degree. Okay, so angle 1 plus angle 4 is equal to angle 4 plus angle 5, which will be equal to angle 1 is equal to angle 5. Okay, any of the pair you can choose, and since they are corresponding angles, we have proved that corresponding angles are equal, so therefore the lines will be parallel. Okay, from the converse of corresponding angle theorem. Okay, understood? Now there are sums on the on these theorems, whatever theorems we have studied. Okay, so there are two axiom: converse angle axiom. Sorry, not converse, corresponding angle axiom, converse of corresponding angle axiom, alternate angles, alternate interior angles are equal, and if alternate interior angles are equal, then lines are parallel. Angles, interior angles on the same side are supplementary pairs. Okay, so all these theorems we are going to merge and use in the questions. Okay, now question number 1. In the given figure, it is given it is given that AB is parallel to CD. Okay, the lines are parallel to each other, and R is a transversal. If angle 1 is equal to 110 minus X. So everybody, this one is easy. Just try to do this and tell me the answer. Angle 1 is equal to 110 minus X, and angle 5 is equal to 4X. Then find the measure of angle 1 and angle 5. Now, what type of a pair is angle 1 and angle 5? Who's going to tell me? Angle 1 and angle 5. Yeah, tell Shazan.
Linear pair.
Angle 1 and angle 5 is linear pair. Just check in the diagram.
Wait,
Advika, can you tell me angle 1 and angle 5?
No, ma'am, it's different.
Advika, can you tell me angle 1 and angle 5? Which type of pair it is?
So angle 1 and angle 5 is alternate. I'm sorry, corresponding.
Yes, corresponding
Hello?
angles. So they are corresponding angles. Okay. Yeah, Advika, we have heard you. It is corresponding angles. So when the lines are parallel, the corresponding angles will be equal. So you can write that angle.
No, ma'am, first I heard you say 1 and 3 side. First time I thought you said 3 and 5, so I said alternate interior.
Yeah, 3 and 5 will alternate. So that's it. Perfect. Okay. Yeah. So if angle 1 will be equal to angle 5 from corresponding. You can see here, angle 1 is equal to angle 5, corresponding angle axiom. Okay. Understood? Because lines are parallel. Okay. So don't make mistakes. Okay. With the angle. Okay. Just go through the figure and we confirm what are corresponding angles, everybody. Okay. What are corresponding angles? What are alternate interior angle? Okay. What are co-interior angles? All this should be very much clear. Okay. Then only you can prove the angles. Okay. So 1 and 5 directly you can equate. So what is your, so you can write directly that 110 degree minus X is equal to 4X. Okay. From here. So 110 degree is equal to 5X. Yeah. And from here, you can just directly write it as X is equal to 110 degree by 5. Okay?
5.
Yeah. I don't have any doubt?
No,
Now,
no.
again, question. I'll just copy it and then, okay. Okay, now this is a question. In the given figure, AB is parallel to CD. Okay, AB is parallel to CD. What is the value of Y? Okay, now you have to tell me the value of Y. AB is parallel to CD. And BD is a transverse, you can say. So how we can calculate the value of Y? If AB is parallel to CD, what will be the relation between ABD, angle ABD and CDB? Anybody? Angle ABD plus angle CDB will be equal to 180 degree. How? We have just read, just now we have done a theorem, okay, that if the two lines are parallel, the interior angles on the same side of the transverse, the sum of the interior angles on the same side of the transverse is equal to 180 degrees.
Was that theorem number 3 or theorem number 4?
Theorem number 3. Theorem number 3 was, okay. So from this, I have got angle, the sum of both the angles will be 180 degree, because if you this is a parallel line, if you extend here, okay, this is a transverse, and these two angles are on the same side, okay, of the transverse. So the sum will be 180 degree. So we have got that angle ABD is equal to Y plus angle 2Y plus angle Y, okay, plus angle 5Y is equal to 180 degree, okay. So you have got a direct relation here. So 9Y angle 9Y is equal to 180 degree. Okay. So from here, you can calculate Y as 180 degree by 9. Okay. So you'll get 20 degree. Okay. Y value is 20. Okay. So now you can calculate both the angles value. Okay. You just have to calculate the value of Y. So we have calculated the value of Y. Okay. Any doubt? Any doubt, anybody?
No, ma'am.
Razi? Any doubt? No. Everybody do this and tell me the answer. Okay. I want the answer in the message. Okay. You just have to write the measurements. So you are going to write the, okay. Everybody visible properly? Now, everybody do this question and send me in the message, okay? In your chat, in the Zoom, in your this chat only, okay? Google Meet. In the given figure, M is parallel to N, okay? And angle 1 and angle 2 are in the ratio 3:2, okay? Determine all the angles from 1 to 8. You have to determine the values of all the angles 1 to 8, okay? I just give you a simple hint. 1 and 2 ratio is given, okay? The exact angle is not given, okay? So you will take that angle 1 is equal to angle 3K, okay? take K, okay? And K is what? K is a constant value, okay? Angle 2 is equal to what? 2K, okay? From there, what you have to do, since 1 and 2, if you see on line M is there and line ray L is standing on it, okay? So from linear pair axiom, angle 1 plus angle 2 will be equal to 180 degree, okay? So from there, you'll get the value of K, and when you'll get the value of K, you'll get the value of 1 and 2, exact value of 1 and 2, okay? And after that, you just compare with the values of other angle. You have to apply, which is angle 1 is corresponding to which angle, then alternate angles, and just give me all the values, okay? Everybody, start doing the question. I'm waiting for everybody's answer, okay? I'm giving you 10 minutes. And how many doubt? Shall I explain again? Everybody is doing or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Razi, you are doing?
Yes, ma'am.
Angle 3 is equal to angle 1, 108 degree. And angle 2 is equal to angle 4, 72 degree.
I asked
opposite
the
angles.
chat box. I asked the answer in the chat
box.
box.
Sorry.
I'm giving chance to everybody. And by the way, yeah, you are correct. You just have to find out the value of 1 and 2 and just compare with the other angles that how they will be equal to each other. Okay. What is the relation between the different angles? And then 4 angles are equal to 1. 4 angles are equal to 1. Anybody got the answer of angle 1 and angle 2? Razi, have you got the answer of angle 1 and angle 2?
No, I'm doing.
Take it as 3K. Angle 1 is equal to 3K. Angle 2 is equal to 2K. Okay. And then the sum will be equal to 180 degree because 1 and 2 are from linear pair axiom. Okay. I'm doing for angle 1 and angle 2. Okay. What will be the value of angle 1 and angle 2? Angle 1 plus angle 2 will be equal to 180 degree. Okay. Shazan, this is your answer for angle 1 and angle 2?
Yes, ma'am. I said 102 and 172.
Okay. Great. So now you tell me for other angles. Okay. Now angle 3 is equal to?
Ma'am, angle 3 is equal to angle 1.
So that means 108 degree. And angle 4 is equal to angle 2, that is 72 degree.
Yes,
and how they are equal? You'll have to mention it here. Angle 1 is equal to angle 4. Wait, 3. Okay. Alternate angles, alternate opposite angles. Okay. Similarly, angle 4 is equal to angle 2. Okay. Now, angle 1 is equal to which else? 5 will be equal to what? Shazan?
Ma'am, angle 5 will be equal to angle 1.
How?
Ma'am, I don't know. I'm just, guessing it.
Corresponding
What?
angles. Corresponding angles.
Yes, ma'am, corresponding angle.
Angle 1 is equal to angle 5.
And angle 2 is equal to angle 6.
Corresponding angles. Okay, remember the name because in other means when you go higher, then it will directly be written. Okay, angle 6 will be equal to 72 degree. Now angle 7 will again be equal to 108 degree and angle 8 will be equal to 72 degree. How? Angle 7 will be equal to angle 5. Angle 8 will be equal to angle 6. Alternate opposite angles. Anybody any doubt? Need explanation?
Angle
Number
1 as 1. I got angle 1, 5, and 3 as 138, and I got angle 2, 6, and 4 as 72.
Angle 2 is 72, na?
Angle 2, angle 4, and angles 6 and 8 also.
You got different values, Arham?
No, ma'am, I got angle 2.
No,
and,
first tell me the value of angle 1. Arham, tell me value of angle 1.
108.
Yeah, very good. Angle 2?
72.
Okay. Now, angle 1 will be equal to angle 3.
Yes, ma'am. Angle 1 is equal to angle 5 and is equal to angle 3. So all will be 108.
Yeah, angle 3.
It's
I'll
also
tell
equal
you.
to angle 7. Sorry.
What are the pairs? I'll tell you. I'll write here that angle. I'll write this.
No, I got it.
So for everybody, I'm writing angle 1 will be equal to. Where's the figure? Yeah. Angle 1 will be equal to angle 3 is equal to angle 5 is equal to angle 7 is equal to 108. Okay.
8.
And
That's what I got.
angle 2 is equal to angle 4 is equal to angle 6 is equal to angle 8. Okay, is equal to 72 degree. All the evens are equal, all the odds are equal. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. That's what I got.
And I have written how they are equal. Okay. Which are corresponding angles, which are alternate opposite angles, which are interior angles. Okay. Just remember all that. Okay. In fact, 4 will be equal to 6 also. You can directly write 4 is equal to 6. Why? Because of alternate interior.
And because 4 is equal to 2 and 2 is equal to 8. 2 is
You
equal to
send
6.
the phone.
Ma'am, I'll just bring my phone and write. I will send.
No, I've understood. You have done it right, Aram. 1 and 2, 180 degree. Yeah. 72. Angle 1 equal to angle 3. Angle 3, 2, and 4. Wait, I have written. Oh.
Ma'am, is my answer correct?
Yeah, either same thing. Yeah, corresponding angles. Yeah, Raji, good. Okay, so let's see another question. It's almost time. Okay. So just one last question we'll do and we'll end the class. Okay. In the given figure, if angle 2 is equal to 120 degree. Okay. Now what is given? Angle 2 value is given as 120 degree and angle 5 as 60 degree. Okay. Then show that A is parallel to B. Now how can you show that A is parallel to B? Okay. There are many ways to prove that how A is parallel to B. Okay. Because all the three correspond the two theorems. Okay. The converse is that if this happens, then the lines are parallel. One is that what? Three things are there. Okay. If the corresponding angles are equal, then the lines are parallel. If the angles on the same side, the interior angles on the same side of the transverse are equal, then the lines are parallel. Okay. If the alternate angles are equal, then the lines are parallel. So there are three things. Whichever way you choose, okay, any of the way you can choose when you're proving and prove that the lines are parallel. The easiest one is the corresponding angles are equal. Okay. Now here in the solution, it is used that the supplementary angles. Okay, that 4 plus angle 5 is equal to 180 degree and angle 3 plus angle 6 is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, line A and B are parallel. Okay, so I'm doing that way. See, angle 2 is equal to 120 and angle 5 is equal to 60 degree. Okay, now if you see that angle 2 will be equal to angle 4. Yes, so angle 2 is equal to angle 4 because they are vertically opposite angles. So yeah, angle 2 will be equal to 4. That will be angle 4 is equal to 120. Okay. So now you will, if you'll add angle 4 plus angle 5, so 120 plus 60 will give you 180. Okay. That means it is a supplementary pair of angles. Okay. Supplementary angles. The pair of the angles are supplementary angle. Okay. Now, same way you have to prove that angle 3 is equal to angle 6. Now, angle 5 is given as 60. That means 6 will be, you can take it as a, no, not better. Okay. 5 will be equal to angle 7. Okay. 5 will be equal to angle 7. That is 7. Angle 7 will be 60. And 6 and 7 are making a linear pair. Okay. So angle 6 will be equal to 180 minus 60. That means angle 6 will be 120. Okay. Angle 6 will be equal to 120. So you got angle 6 is equal to 120. Now you have to find the value of angle 3. We have to prove angle 3 and angle 6 is equal to 180 degree. Now 3 you can prove it from 4 and 3. Okay, this angle 4 and 3 will be equal to 180 degree. Angle 4 plus angle 3 is equal to 180 degree. Okay, so angle 3 will be equal to 60 degree. Okay, because angle 4 is equal to 120 degree. Understood? Or you can take it directly from 2 and 3 also. Okay, you can choose angle 2 and 3. They are forming a linear pair. Okay, this because R is a line and angle and A is a ray. So from 2 and 3 also you can take out the value of angle 3. By 4 and 3 also you can form a linear pair and find out the angle 3. Okay, so you get the value of angle 3 as 60 degree and angle 6 as 120 degree. So they are making a supplementary angle pair. Okay, 180 degree. So angle 4 plus angle 5 is equal to 180 degree. Angle 3 plus angle 6 is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, the lines are parallel. Okay, understood? If you can, in fact, you can prove that angle 2 is equal to angle 6, angle 1 is equal to angle 5. Then also they are corresponding angles. So the lines are parallel. You can prove angle 4 is equal